Welcome back to another episode of the Dramatic Bible Reading Podcast. I'm your host, Bert Clemens. Well, today we have a special guest reader, Benny Clemens from Colombia. He'll be reading Psalms chapter 67, and then we'll go to Psalm 68. Now let's go to the reading.
God be gracious unto us. Bless us and cause his face to shine upon us, that your way may be known on the earth, your salvation among all nations. Let the peoples praise you, O God. Let all the peoples praise you. Let the nations be glad and sing for joy, for you will judge the peoples with uprightness and guard the nations in the earth. Let the peoples praise you, O God. Let all the peoples praise you. The earth has yielded its produce. God, our God, blesses us. God bless us, that all the ends of the earth may fear him.
Psalms chapter 68, the God of Sinai and of the sanctuary. Let God arise, let his enemies be scattered, and let those who hate him flee before him. As smoke is driven away, so drive them away. As wax melts before the fire, so let the wicked perish before God. But let the righteous be glad. Let them exalt before God. Yes, let them rejoice with gladness. Sing to God. Sing praises to his name. Lift up a song for him who rides through the deserts, whose name is the Lord, and exalt before him. A father of the fatherless and a judge for the widows. Is God in his holy habitation? God made a home for the lonely. He leads out the prisoners into prosperity. Only the rebellious dwell in a parched land. O God, when you went forth before your people, when you marched through the wilderness, the earth quaked. The heavens also dropped rain at the presence of God. Sinai itself quaked at the presence of God, the God of Israel. You shed abroad a plentiful rain, O God. You confirmed your inheritance when it was parched. Your creatures settled in it. You provided in your goodness for the poor, O God. The Lord gives the command. The women who proclaim the good tidings are a great host. Kings of armies flee. They flee. And she who remains at home will divide the spoil. When you lie down among the sheepfolds, you're like the wings of a dove covered with silver, and its pinions with glistening gold. When the Almighty scattered the kings there, it was snowing in Zalman. A mountain of God is a mountain of Bashan. A mountain of many peaks is a mountain of Bashan. Why do you look with envy, O mountain with my peaks, at the mountain which God has desired for his abode? Surely the Lord will dwell there forever. The chariots of God are myriads, thousands upon thousands. The Lord is among them as at Sinai, in holiness. You have ascended on high. You have led captives your captives. You have received gifts among men, even among the rebellious also, that the Lord God may dwell there. Blessed be the Lord, who daily bears our burden. The God who is our salvation. God is to us a God of deliverance. Surely God will shatter the head of his enemies, the hairy crown of him who goes on in his guilty deeds. The Lord said, I will bring them back from Bashan. I will bring them back from the depths of the sea. that your foot may shatter them in blood. The tongue of your dogs may have its portion from your enemies. They have seen your possession, O God, the possession of my God, my King, into the sanctuary. The singers went on, the musicians after them, in the midst of the maidens beating tamarines. Bless God in the congregations, even the Lord, you are of the fountain of Israel. There is Benjamin, the youngest, ruling them. The princes of Judah in their throne, the princes of Zebulun, the princes of Naphtali. Your God has commanded your strength. Show yourself strong, O God, who have acted on our behalf. Because of your temple at Jerusalem, kings will bring gifts to you. Rebuke the beasts and the needs, the herd of bulls with the cattle of the peoples, trampling underfoot the pieces of silver. He has scattered the people who delight in war. Envoys will come out of Egypt. Ethiopia will quickly stretch out her hands to God. Sing to God, O kingdoms of the earth. Sing praises to the Lord. To him who rides upon the highest heavens, which are from ancient times. Behold, he speaks forth with his voice, a mighty voice. Ascribe strength to God. His majesty is over Israel, and his strength is in the skies. O God, you are awesome from your sanctuary. The God of Israel himself gives strength and power to the people. Blessed be God. And that is the end of Psalm chapter 68. Well, that concludes another episode of the Dramatic Bible Reading Podcast. Once again, we'd like to thank Benny Clemens for that wonderful reading. Remember, folks, if you'd like to read a chapter of Psalms, leave a message. You can use your iPhone or iPad and tell someone about this podcast. Thanks for listening. Until next time, remember, faith comes by hearing, and hearing by the word of the Lord. I'm your host, Bert Clemens.